What is going on, Jaguars fans? You see a Jaguar here, back with another video and another Yannick Ngakoue update. Yannick Ngakoue has been giving me content lately, and as of late, it looks like there are rumors of a potential trade partner, and that is with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the Seattle Seahawks are interested in Yannick Ngakoue's services just a year after they traded for Clowney, who Clowney is now up for. Is now under restricted free agent, so he'll test the free agent market. But there was a report that came out that about actually a somewhat concrete trade. Now, what the Seahawks would give up for Yannick Ngakoue is one of their second-round picks. And they have 2 second-round picks this year. They have their own second-round pick at number 57 overall, and via the Frank Clark trade, they also have the number 64 overall pick from the Kansas City Chiefs. So, you know, it's one of their second round picks. It's not concrete which one yet. And they would also be giving up their first round pick in exchange for the Jaguars' second round pick. So basically, the Seahawks, they draft number 27 overall in the first round, while the Jaguars own the 42nd overall pick in the second round. So basically, the Jaguars would gain one of the Seahawks' second round picks, and they would move up 15 spots from their second round pick and give us number 27 overall spot. So what that would do, that would give the Jaguars 3 first round picks in 2020, and it would also give us 11 overall draft picks. That would make 7 picks in the top 4 rounds, which is crazy, the amount of draft capital that the Jaguars could be gaining. But with the Seahawks, they currently only have 5 picks in the draft coming up in the 2020 draft. While if they made this trade, they would only have 4 left. So, I mean, it's a risky game to play. But the difference between the Seahawks and the Jaguars is that the Seahawks know that they have a franchise quarterback. The Jaguars don't know that. You know, we could be all optimistic about Gardner Minshew, saying, oh, we think he's the guy. We don't know he's the guy. He's definitely, I mean, if you're looking at it from a realistic standpoint, the jury is still out on Gardner Minshew, whether he can be good or whether he's a franchise quarterback or not, because you are either a franchise quarterback or you're not a franchise quarterback. And if you're right in the middle, if you're in an Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco range, that's not where you want to be. You want to get your Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson out there. So, but this could be potentially a good trade for the Jaguar. I mean, this is one trade that's come up. So at least we kind of have an idea of what kind of market he could have. I mean, there have been good pass rushers that, you know, just like last year, Frank Clark got a pretty good trade when he went from the Seahawks over to, you know, the Chiefs. So, but with this, I mean, I would love this trade. I mean, obviously we have to trade Yannick Ngakoue because he's not going to play for the Jaguars. So I'm glad we're going to be able to place a franchise tag on him. And I was actually watching there's another Jaguar YouTuber out there by the name of Jaganoff. He made a pretty good point in his video talking about this, where you know, the Seahawks could be a good team to trade him to, because the Seahawks are in the NFC West, and we own the first round pick of the Rams in 2021. So really, the better the competition around the NFC West, like the better draft pick, you know, the Jaguars will potentially have. So, you know, I like getting him out of the AFC, get him out of the AFC South. You know, it's similar to like Jalen Ramsey went to the NFC, Allen Robinson went to the NFC. You know, I'd rather them not go to a rival. So, I mean, it could be a good spot there. But, you know, but with Jaguars having, you know, potentially having like 7 picks in the top 4 rounds, you know, this isn't necessarily saying, oh, the Jaguars had to draft them. It gives us a lot of draft flexibility. It says like, oh, if we really want to move up, you know, we have the assets to do it. And, you know, we can really nail some of our picks. You know, it's just like how last year, Jawan Taylor, we moved up in the second round to get him. We gave up a 4th round pick to get him. You know, it would give us flexibility to say, hey, you know, if we want to give up, you know, if we want to move up a little bit to get a guy, you know, we'd be able to do that. And, you know, even in the first round, potentially, like, you know, if there's a guy out there, if they want, you know, I forget what the cornerback from Ohio State's name is. or if they want to get like a Derek Brown, or I mean, maybe they want to potentially get a blockbuster trade, and if quarterbacks go 1 and 2, you know, maybe they want to go up and, you know, to number 3 and get like a Chase Young, like an elite guy like that. But I mean, we'll see. But it gives us good draft flexibility, this trade, and it's kind of cool knowing, like, you know, kind of what we could potentially get from Yannick Ngakoue. Of course, it'd be nice to, you know, be able to re-sign him, but that it's not the case right now. But all right, guys, I'll be coming back with videos soon. You know, once more news breaks, and you know, I'll be coming out with a, you know, general free agency wish list type of video soon. And then after free agency is over, that's when I'll get through all my draft stuff, just, you know, one thing at a time. There's gonna be plenty of time for that, because I usually wait for one domino to fall before I move on to the other. So I appreciate all you guys for watching. Drop me a like if you guys can. Leave your comments down below about your thoughts of the trade. We'll continue to monitor what kind of picks we can potentially get for Yannick Ngakoue, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.